First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Again, makes it second and medium. And they'll give it to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Breaks loose at the 40. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The shotgun running play call.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes... into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. He shreds the tackle. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And he'll be brought down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Shotgun formation here on third down. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack is so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Has the first down and more. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Boy, what a run here. I mean, the guy's got speed. He's elusive. He has the ability to escape. Here, the quarterback became a one-man disruptor and had the defense on their heels the whole time.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. He hands it off from the gun. Powering through. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
On 3rd and short, the offensive coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's a run. Running back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off here. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, there's the defense stepping up and making a nice play. Let's face it, this quarterback has been tough to deal with. He's been able to run and pick up some good yards, but this time the defense is in position and they tackle him for a loss.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes a quick catch. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
On the run, he'll let it go. It's intercepted, threw it across his body. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keeping it on the ground here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And
look at that, he's still going. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, this quarterback throws a beautiful ball. Another big gain for this offense and a chance to get points on the board before we get to halftime.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. This one is right through. And we're all tied up now. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's looking deep here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. to the end zone, but incomplete.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver had worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Dogs! And they will claim the second-half lead. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
That running back needs to find the picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Back to throw again. Tries to get it to the running back. He pulls in the catch. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Receiver in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers, it's hard enough to be able to stay up with him and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping him downfield, and you get a call like this.
Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was successful with his first try. This one from 39 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The Bulldogs move into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pass rush closing in. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. After a field goal the last time out, we'll see what they can get here. The back's got it on a counter. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Longhorns are on the move here.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone score.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Powers through a tackle. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Set up with the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Now the 40, the 30, inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Bringing pressure. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick.